Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Noah, and in this video I want to share why getting my personal finances in order gave me more purpose in life. As always, I do hope you can take something away from this video, and with that being said, let's get right into it. So in this video, like I said, I want to share a few of my thoughts and my own personal experiences to how getting on track financially, getting on a good budget, investing, saving, contributing to workplace benefits, and all of that kind of stuff, really enabled me to have more of a purpose in life. Wake up with more of a purpose to do stuff, and overall be a more be a happier individual. And of course, I don't want to make it seem like money is the key to happiness in any way, shape, or form, because I don't think it is. Maybe it is to a certain extent, but this video is really about how getting your finances, getting your own personal finances on track is going to allow you to hopefully have more of a purpose in your day-to-day life. One of the ways that getting my own finances in check gave me more of a purpose is by giving me the opportunity to really pursue other endeavors other than my day-to-day 9 to 5. One way that I was able to have more of a purpose on a day-to-day basis is by being able to pursue other endeavors other than my normal 9 to 5. I think for a lot of people, it's pretty consistent where, we have these jobs Monday to Friday, sometimes, other schedules other than that. But we wake up and, go to work, we come back, we have dinner, we hang out for, just a little bit, and then we go to bed or work out or whatever. And it's basically that same thing for a very long time, right? And it's a lot of hours, 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day, depending. But it generally speaking, it tends to take up a lot of our day. It doesn't leave us with a lot of time to think outside of the box, right? Think of other things that we might be interested in. Thinking of other endeavors that we might want to make money from, or thinking of other hobbies that we might want to learn or pursue or anything like that. And, I don't think that's by design or anything like that. That's just kind of the way it is. But getting my finances in check really allowed me to pursue these endeavors, because generally speaking, getting involved with different hobbies or sports or anything like that costs money, right? Everything costs money, and that's kind of just the reality of it. But when you get your finances in check, you're not going to have a stressful time getting involved with new projects, new hobbies, new equipment, new traveling and stuff like that. So essentially, as I started pursuing different endeavors, like what I am exactly right now, I have a camera. I'm making videos and posting them online, and there's many more hobbies that I'm pursuing that I hope to kind of talk about on the channel sometime soon. But this is just an example where, without being on a good financial track, this would not happen, right? I wouldn't be able to travel state to state relatively frequently. I wouldn't have been able to buy a camera like this. I wouldn't have been able to buy a mic and be able to have any kind of studio setup to record any content. And of course, these are just some of my examples. It's going to differ for many people. Maybe some people want to get into biking, right, or rock climbing, or I don't know, driving RC cars. All of these endeavors, although very fun in their own right, cost money, right? And obviously, you want to make sure that you're getting nice gear when you're getting into hobbies, or if it's something you really care about, you want to make sure that you have nice quality equipment. And if you don't have your finances in check, you may not even think about pursuing anything else, because your mind is going to be so set on making sure your subscriptions and bills are paid for on a weekly basis. So I think this is one of the main ways that I was able to really give myself more of a purpose on a day-to-day basis, is by being able to have the freedom to pursue other endeavors other than just my work and cooking and cleaning and hanging out with friends. Although those endeavors are very rewarding, in themselves, I think people need a little bit more, right? We need sports, we need hobbies, we need to read, we need to, walk around, we need to test our brain creativity wise, as for what I'm doing, product design and, doing filming and recording and editing and music and stuff like that. But people need this kind of stuff, I think, in order to have purpose in life. And it's really gotten to the point where I've mentioned this in previous videos as well, but I wake up every day knowing that I've got stuff to do other than just my job, right? I have my job to do, of course, Monday to Friday, but there are other things as soon as I'm done with work that I like to pursue, and that for me has given me quite a bit of purpose in life. One of the other ways that getting your finances in check, I think, can give you more purpose is by allowing you to have the mental capacity to start thinking about other people other than yourself. I think for a lot of individuals, it's very much so me first, right? Take care of myself and, if I can along the way, help people. And that I think is fine. But I think what happens with a lot of people is that because the way that our economy and life is just set up in general, we really don't have the time, the mental capacity or the time to try to help other people that we may have not thought of helping from the beginning. A lot of people, we work a lot. Like I said, it takes a lot of our time, and then we have to make sure that we're eating right. So we want to cook. Hopefully, we want to spend some time with friends. We want to spend time with family. But where do the other hours, or where does the other time come from to try to help other people that are outside of our circle? Pardon me. But one way that I have been able to kind of bridge this gap or get to the point where I am able to kind of think about other people outside of my circle is by getting my finances in check. There are many things that previously took up a lot of my mental capacity and my time, worrying about getting overtime hours or worrying about getting certain bills paid and being, just constant thinking on it, that I really don't have anymore because I am on such a good track. I'm on a good budget. I have everything organized in a way where I know what needs to be paid for, how much I'm going to have, how much is going to be left over, and so on. And this in itself has allowed me to think about other people other than people in my direct circle, right? Thinking of ideas that might benefit, completely random people, complete strangers to me, is something that I never really was able to do before. But now I am in a position where I have the mental capacity and time to do so. And I think intrinsically this is a really a good idea, because if we can give even just a little bit of time, to someone else that we wouldn't have previously thought of, if we have many, many individuals, millions of people doing this, it's only going to only going to be conducive to the success of the rest of the country as a whole. One of the other details that I like to think about that give me more of a purpose in life are all of the other places, on Earth that I have not been to that I think I would very much like to visit. In my own personal opinion, I do believe there's so much more to life than just your hometown, right? Just your, and even just your country. There are so many other cultures, around the world, so many different scenery opportunities, and just being able to embrace, the other side of the globe, that I think it is really a shame if people don't get to experience that. And I think, or I'm actually positive on this, but getting your finances in check, and therefore having residual income to kind of put towards this adventure fund or excursion fund, whatever it is, are crucial in, having a more of a purpose to see what's out there in the world, to see these other cultures, to see these other people, to talk to these other people, and hopefully get a better understanding of what else is out there before it gets too late, right? Before it gets to the point where you're no longer able to travel and you're kind of, stuck in the same area for the rest of your time. Like I said in the previous examples, everything is going to cost money, right? And that's just kind of the way it is. There are certain things that you might be able to get away with doing for free, but traveling internationally and experiencing these other cultures and so on, unfortunately, is not really feasible. I mean, I guess you could, sneak on a cargo ship and, try to go back and forth. But I don't think that's going to be, I don't think you're going to have the best luck with that. So the better alternative, right, is to be able to get a flight, get a hotel, get a tour guide perhaps, and be able to explore that way. But it does cost money. So if you don't have your finances in check, if you're not able to put some money away for kind of this traveling fund, like I previously mentioned, you're not going to have the opportunity to explore these other cultures, right? To see what is on the other side of the fence, to see what's outside of your state, outside of your country. And like I said, I think think this is a real shame because I have had the opportunity to travel quite a bit more than most, and for that I'm extremely grateful. But though the lessons that you can kind of take away, you look at the world a little bit differently, I think, when you see all of these other areas, to see these other countries, to see the scenery, to talk to the people. It really benefits you, or at least it's benefited me, to try to become a better person, right? To see what they're doing good in that country and try to apply it here, to see what they're doing well in their life and try to apply it in my life, and so on. And these lessons, of course, would not have been obtainable if I wouldn't have been able to go. So, of course, getting your finances in check here and making sure that you have some money to put aside towards this type of traveling, I think is essential in becoming kind of the best person that you can be, as well as trying to understand more about the world that we live in today before it gets too late. So there you go. Those are just a few of my thoughts as to why I believe getting your own finances in check will lead to having more purpose in life. But of course, I want to hear from the viewers as well. What do you guys think are ways that we can essentially augment our purpose on a day-to-day basis? Please let me know in the comment section below. And of course, I do hope you were able to take something away from this video today. And as always, happy financing.